And get a sure.
Are you done, ladies? Hmm?
Yeah.
First thing I'm going to do is put my seat belt on. It has 3 points of contact. One over my left shoulder, one on the left side on the floor, one on the right side where they snap together. The belt's not worn, torn, frayed, or cut, and it does latch securely around me. Now, Mr. Examiner, the next thing I would like to do is a safe start. I'm going to put my foot on the brake. My transmission's in neutral. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to turn my engine on, my key on, my gauges will cycle, my tractor and trailer ABS light will come on and go off, as well as my warning lights. Now I'm going to start my engine. When I start my engine, I'm going to hold my hand down by my key. If I do not have oil pressure within 5 seconds, I will turn the engine off. Make sure you don't take your hand away until that oil pressure gauge moves. I have oil pressure, I can take my hand and key away. Now, Mr. Examiner, while this is building air pressure, I'd like to go ahead and start the rest of my end cap. I have my 2 side mirrors securely mounted, not cracked or broken, clean, clear of obstructions and illegal stickers. And they are adjusted to me, as well as my hood mirror. I have my 2 side windows securely mounted, not cracked or broken, clean, clear of obstructions and illegal stickers. And as you can see, they do go up and down. Now I'm going to get my windshield. My windshield securely mounted, not cracked or broken, clean, clear of obstructions and illegal stickers. I'm going to go ahead and check my wipers. As you can see, they do operate. They have tension against my window. The arm's not bent or twisted, and they're not ripped, torn, or dry rotted. And I can prove this when I push my washer, it wipes my windshield clean. Now, Mr. Examiner, I'd like to come up here and get my air horn, my electric horn. Both of these work. I must make sure I have at least one of them working. If neither of them were working, it would put my vehicle out of service. I'm going to get my steering wheel securely mounted, not bent or damaged. It has less than 2 inches of movement or 10 degrees of movement on the steering wheel with the engine running. Now, Mr. Examiner, what I'd like to do is I'd like to check my lights. And what I like to check is I check my left turn signal, my right turn signal, my four-way flashers, my low beams and my dash light, as well as my high beam indicator right there, blue light. Now, Mr. Examiner, would you do me a favor? Would you please go outside to the front of my vehicle, please check my ID and clearance lights, my high and low beams, left to right turn signal, four-way flasher. Then please go to the back of my tractor and my trailer. Check my left to right turn signal, four-way flasher, tail lights, brake lights, and my reverse light. Thank you. Go next guy. Now, Mr. Examiner, what I like to do is I like to get all my gauges. They're all securely mounted, not cracked or broken. They're clean and they are functional. Then I have right here, I have my water temperature gauge. It will begin a gradual rise between 170 and 210 degrees. Right here I have my oil pressure gauge. When it reaches normal, it's going to be between 20 and 45 psi. Here I have my primary and secondary air pressure gauges. When they reach normal, they're going to be between 120 and 125 psi. Oh, I forgot a gauge almost, Mr. Examiner. Right here I have my voltmeter. It's on this display right here. And I'm going to press the plus button on my steering wheel until my battery icon comes up. This should be reading between 12 and 14 volts. Right now I'm reading 14.0, so I'm within range. And as you can see, it is charging. My brakes are set. Now I'm going to come over and get my heater and defroster. Defroster is working. My heat is working on my dash and on the floor. Now, Mr. Examiner, I want to get my fire extinguisher. It is securely mounted, fully charged. The needle is in the green. It has a safety pin with a seal. and it is currently inspected. I also have 3 red reflective triangles. They're securely mounted, not cracked or broken, and they're serviceable. I have enough spare fuses and our circuit breaker to keep my vehicle operational. And while I'm looking around, he'll probably say, "Are you finished?" No, sir, I still need to do my brake check, but I would like to tell you about my door. I just wanted to show you that it would open and close. I'll throw that back in just in case. Well, Mr. Examiner, I guess now I'm ready to do my brake check. So what I'm going to do is turn my engine off. I'm going to turn my key on. I'm going to release both valves. I should not lose more than 3 psi in 60 seconds after the initial air loss. Can you time me, please? Sure. Okay. Been 60 seconds. I'm going to apply 90 pounds of pressure to my pedal. I should not lose more than 4 psi in 60 seconds after the initial air loss. Since I don't have an application gauge, I'll hold the pedal to the floor. Can you time me, please? Sure. Okay. Been 60 seconds. Now I'm going to go ahead and fan my brakes down at about 60 psi, at which time both brake valves should pop out. Excuse me, Mr. Examiner. Now, I goofed up my brake check. Here's how I can keep from failing it. Mr. Examiner, may I have a restart? Yes, you may. Okay, I'm going to set my brakes. I'm going to start my engine, build my air pressure back up. I'm going to rev my engine up between 1,000 and 1,500. Build my air pressure back up to 120 to 125 or until my government cuts out. Here, just a minute. That's my governor cutting out. My governor just cut out. Now, Mr. Examiner, I'd like to start my brake check all over again. All that does is give me a restart. There's no penalty. So I'm going to turn my engine off, key on. I'm going to release both of these valves. I should not lose more than 3 psi in 60 seconds after the initial air loss. Can you time me, please? Sure. Thank you. Been 60 seconds. I'm going to apply 90 pounds of pressure to my pedal. Since I don't have an application gauge, I'll hold the pedal to the floor. I should not lose more than 4 psi in 60 seconds after the initial air loss. Mr. Examiner, can you time me, please? Sure. Thank you, sir. Now I'm going to fan my brakes down to about 60 psi, at which time my warning light and buzzer should come on, indicating low air pressure. And there they are. Now I'm going to continue to fan my brakes down to between 40 and 20 psi, at which time both of my brake valves should pop out. If they don't, I'll continue to fan down until they do, or you tell me to stop. There they are. Now, you notice I watched the valves, not the gauges. See the notch?
Yeah.
It's out all the way, so they're out all the way.
Okay. Web?
Huh?
I just need my clipboard.
You interrupted my pre-tip for a damn clipboard. Well, take this damn cup with you. Okay, now, Mr. Examiner, I am going to have to do another safe start to build my air pressure back up. Okay? So, put my foot over the brake. Make sure I'm in neutral. I'm going to start my engine. Hold my hand over my key. If I don't get oil pressure within 5 seconds, I will turn my engine back off. Have oil pressure, I can take my hand away. Now I'm going to increase my RPM up to 1,000 or 1,500, like I did a while ago. Build my air pressure up to 120 to 125, or until that governor cuts out. I can't do nothing until it gets there. It's almost there.
Should be 125, right?
Hard till the governor cuts out.
There we go.
Just cut out. Now, Mr. Examiner, I like to do my pull test. But in order to do my pull test, I'm going to need to move forward a little bit and remove my wheel chock. So I'm going to, if that's okay with you. Yes, it is. Okay, I'm going to release both these valves, put it in drive. I'm going to pull forward just a little bit. Now, you notice every time I shift gears, I got to put my foot on the brake pad. Right there's my indicator. I'm going to set my brakes, put it in neutral. I'm going to get down and remove our wheel chock. Mr. Examiner, you want me to turn my engine off, or may I leave it running? He tells me to turn it off. Means I probably messed up my safe start somewhere, and he's giving me another chance. If he tells me to leave it running, I'm doing fine. Okay, I can leave it running. Thank you. Now, be sure to watch your 3 points of contact, and when you get out, be sure and make sure you shut the door. If you don't, you'll fail. Okay? Because you didn't secure your vehicle properly. So when I get here, I'm going to stop. I'm going to pull this little handle that says baggage, and that opens my side box. Okay, Mr. Examiner, I'm going to do my pull test. I'm going to start with my tractor brake. So I'm going to release my trailer brakes. I'm going to put it in drive. I'm going to pull forward against my brakes. We should feel a slight tug there to show that they're holding. My tractor should not move. And there it is. Now I'm going to check my trailer brakes. So I'm going to set my trailer brakes, release my tractor brakes again. I'm going to pull against the brakes to make sure they hold. I should feel a slight tug. And there it is. Now I'm going to be checking my service brake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to release both of those valves. I'll have it drive. I'll move forward about 15 feet at 5 miles per hour with my hands underneath the wheel. Then I'll apply my brakes firmly. My wheel should not move left or right. If it does, it can indicate bad brakes, bad suspension, bad tires, or shifted load. And they're fine. Now, as soon as I do this, he's going to say, "Are you finished?" Let me think about it for a minute. Most I'd like to tell you about my door. It does open and close. Are you finished now? Let me think about it. Okay. Yes, sir, I think I'm finished. Are you sure? I'll think about it again, and I'll say, "Yes, sir, I'm sure." And if he says okay, that means I'm okay. If he says, "Are you sure?" the second time, then I forgot something pretty major on my end cap, and I need to go back and pick it up. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like a trick. If he asks you, are you sure it's a trick?
Yeah, he is kind of trying to trick you up, but yet he's trying to save you too.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Any question?
What's this for?
That for your to uncouple your trailer. Yeah. But we.
It's got a coupler in here.
Pardon me?
It's got an electric coupler in here.
No, I got an air coupler. It's air. We're air activated. But when we do the dropping hook, we'll be using the outside.
I had a
Okay.
question.